Hello, everybody, and welcome in. A major party supply company closing, an airline pulling out of Mobile, and an Escambia County homicide victim identified. All of that and more coming up on News 5 now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everyone, and again, welcome in. It is Friday, TGIF. We made it. It's almost the weekend. I'm Catherine Brook, and you're watching News 5 Now at 5:30. We're going to be going over our 5 top big stories of the hour, our question of the day, and the final results of our poll. So let's get right into it with our big top stories for today. With number 5, nearly 700 Party City stores leases will be heading to auction in February. These include Party City locations in Mobile, Spanish Fort, Pensacola, and Fort Walton Beach. Party City announced last month it was closing its stores after nearly 40 years of operation. Wow. And number 4, the Alabama State Fire Marshal has been called to investigate a suspicious fire in Summerdale. This is all that is left of a camper that was fully involved in flames when the Summerdale Fire Department arrived to the Hoffman Road address. They were able to extinguish the fire fairly quickly, but not before the camper and almost everything inside was destroyed. Fire Chief Chris McLean says no one was in the camper at the time of the fire and no injuries were reported. With number 3, it lasted less than a year. Now Breeze Airways is leaving Mobile at the Mobile International Airport at the end of this month. In a statement, the airline says customers will be offered a full refund for tickets they already purchased. The airline started offering nonstop flights out of the port city to places like Orlando, Providence, Rhode Island last April. With number 2, bond set for a woman accused of shooting her estranged husband, then dropping off the dead body at a hospital. Prosecutors requested a $250,000 bond for 27-year-old Genesis Tanksley, but today a judge set her bond at $150,000. Mobile County Sheriff's Department deputies say she shot Lazarus Tanksley during an argument at his home on St. Stephen's Road in the early morning hours on New Year's Day. She pleaded not guilty. Now, with our number 1, family has identified the woman killed in Ferry Pass. 30-year-old Starmichael Latrice Tucker was shot, then run over last night at an apartment complex on Baldridge Drive. Investigators say the suspect, 30-year-old Charles Jerome Carson Dowdy, left the scene in Tucker's Jeep Cherokee. Carson Dowdy was taken into custody by Spanish Fort police and booked into the Baldwin County Jail just before 1 a.m. Friday. He will be extradited to Escambia County, Florida, where he will face a second-degree murder charge. So that is a look at our big stories of today. And let's go ahead and let's get into our question of the day, of the hour. We want to talk about it. We want to hear from you guys. What 2 NFL teams do you want to see in Super Bowl 58? So let's see what you guys are saying. Well, personally, for me, I'm a Cowboys fan, and we never have any luck, and it's not like we're ever going to get to the Super Bowl anytime soon. But I would like to see the Bills and the Lions. I would. I mean, I know a lot of Chief fans want to see the Chiefs in again, but I would like to see someone new. But again, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's scroll down a little bit. I know we've covered some of these earlier in our News 5 Now shows. So, Lions or Green Bay against anyone but the Chiefs. Okay, that's what Mike said. Eagles and the Chiefs run it back again. Okay, I can get behind that, Kylan. Eagles and Ravens. The Eagles have been doing really good this year, so I completely get that, Willie. And especially the Ravens. I know their quarterback is very good. Eagles and Commanders. That's what Vicky says. I love that because that's a big rivalry, but since they're in the same conference, can they still play? I don't know, y'all. I don't know how football really works. Lions, Vikings versus Bills. That's what Keith said. See, someone agrees with me. Perfect. Yeah. So thank you guys. Yeah, that is our look at the question of the day. So let's go ahead. So we have the final result of our poll. So let's go here. So are you guys ready for Mardi Gras? Let's see what you guys said. 81% said yes, bring on the fun, bring on Mardi Gras. You guys are ready for the action. And 19% said no, not ready yet, getting out of that holiday spirit, not ready and done with Christmas. So I am, like I said, I think last week, I'm still new to Mardi Gras. I'm just new to the Gulf Coast. So I am looking forward to it. It's going to be my very first one. And so I would be with the 81% of y'all who said yes. So I am so ready. I'm excited to see what's going to be going on. And so next, what you can do, you can go ahead and you can go onto our Facebook page to answer our next question and our next poll. So you can follow WKRG News 5 on Facebook to be notified when News 5 Now streams live every weeknight at 5:30. And for our question, our next question will be, Trump will be sentenced in his hush money trial before his inauguration. Oh my gosh, sorry. And what are your thoughts? So you can vote in the next Facebook poll. Give me 1 second. So you can vote on our next Facebook poll as well. Would you want to buy Walmart's dupe Birkin bag? Oh my gosh, yes. I would probably go after this and buy a Walmart dupe Birkin bag. That actually sounds, cheap, efficient. But I am so curious to see what you guys say. So you can answer that for our next News 5 Now for Monday. And thank you guys so much for, watching me today and especially being here. You can tune in for our next newscast, News 5 at 6, and throughout our entire newscast throughout the rest of the night, as well as you can go ahead on our Facebook page and digital website, www.wkrg.com, and see all of those big stories on there, and as well as our Facebook, WKRG News 5. Thank you again. I hope all of you guys have a great rest of your weekend.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.